Less than 10 minutes before we kick Georgia and Florida. Well, on Thursday, Halloween, I went trick-or-treating as a staff meteorologist. So here's your weather forecast for tonight. 63 degrees right now. We've got heavy clouds here in northeast Florida and Jacksonville. No threat of rain, though. Humidity at 70%. We're going to have clouds and cool temperatures throughout this ball game. 63 again right now under overcast conditions. Top 10 matchup, Georgia and Florida today. Our referee is David Smith. We're going to go down to the field for the coin toss after this on the Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network. All right, it's time for today's coin toss, brought to you by Georgia's own credit union, banking on purpose. Down to the field we go, Chuck Dowdle.
All right, referee David Smith just flipped it. Jake Fromm called it a tails. Tails it is. Dogs have won the toss. They've deferred. They will be kicking off, though, to the Florida Gators. Scott, I think we're going to send the governor of this state to South Georgia to hunt feral hogs, courtesy of a Bulldog victory and Governor Brian Kemp. Let's get it on!
To minimize the great receiving threats that the Gators have.
Freddie Swain, Tyreek Cleveland, the deep receivers. We're going to watch it from the Piedmont Healthcare radio booth here in Jacksonville as Rodrigo Blankenship kicks it from right to left to get this game underway. And here we go as Hot Rod's kick, long, sailing through the end zone, touchback, and that's how we'll start with the Gators possessing the football first. Same formation, 1st and 10 Gators on their 39. They'll run it with Pirine. He starts to the right, cuts back to the left, and not much there as he gets jammed up around the 40-yard line by Malik Herring, who curled for, put a hand in the grass. Gators in the shotgun with Trask. Pirine hesitates, takes the handoff, runs to the left. He's chased down from behind by Malik Herring, who's on this left side and went right down the line of scrimmage to make the stop.
Penetration immediately into the offensive backfield.
Trask will go under center now. Pirine comes up to say something to him, and Trask kind of pushes him into the backfield. He's about 8 yards deep.
They're second.
And the Gators had only 10 guys again. Pirine was late getting out onto the field, and they have to call another timeout. We're in the Piedmont Healthcare radio booth. 3rd and a foot for the Gators. They moved early from the Georgia 40. They moved early. Their flag's down. That's a false start on Dante Lang, the tight end. That is the lone man there. 3rd and 5 from the Georgia 45. They throw it to Pirine with blockers on this side. He just barely gets the 5 yards plus about 2 more feet for the first down.
After further review, the runner did not make the first down. He's down on the 40-yard line. It will be 4th and 1 at that spot.
With an empty set, drops back in the shotgun. There's the snap. Trask drops back. Pressure coming. Dumps it to the right side. It's broken up in front of the Gators bench at the 36. Richard LeCount batted it away. They were trying to go to the big tight end Pitts, and Georgia has stopped Florida here on this first series in the first quarter.
Out route away from the strength of the formation, but LeCount never fooled, not once.
Another timeout with 11 minutes to go and a second in the quarter. Dogs have the ball when we come back on the Bulldogs Sports Network. 3rd and 14 for the Dogs from our 36 after a lost yardage play. 2 receivers to each side. Fromm takes it out of the shotgun, drops way back, no pressure, throws it underneath. Cager with the catch at the 40, angling to the far sideline, and he gets the first down as he steps out of bounds just beyond the yard marker. Terrific. Lawrence Cager, welcome back to the show, big man.
The Florida defensive line is as of yet.
Zuniga's lined up across from a right tackle. Wilson, Fromm to throw. He's in the shotgun. He's got time. He slings it downfield. Caught, tiptoeing out of bounds. Demetrius Robertson, the junior from Savannah, into the Gators bench. When 2nd down and 7 on the Gators 30. We are back up and ready to go. There's the snap. Fromm with time on the hash, moves around in the pocket. Now he's going to escape the pocket. 30, 25, hit from behind, 22 for Jake Fromm. He just moved around in the pocket. He was looking like a pinball, bouncing from side to side, and he decided to run it. He got almost 7 yards on the scramble, 3rd and less than a yard. Give it to Swift, who's back in. He gets the first down off at right tackle, and then they crowd him up around the 21.5-yard line. We're on the 18 of Florida, moving left, trying to get the first points. Fromm to the end zone, ball batted at the goal line and hits the turf, incomplete. Dogs took over on downs after Florida failed to convert on 4th down in their first series. Fromm to throw it near side, caught out of the backfield by Harrion at the 18. He's down to the 15, to the 13, into the 12 on the near sideline. Tackled there by the linebacker Bernie. Play clock's at 5. Dogs still moving around offensively. Down to 2, down to 1. It's at 0. We snap it on 0. No flags. Fromm throws it for the right corner, and he throws it out of bounds. He threw it over everybody's head. Pickens was over there from the 21. A 31-yard try to put Georgia on the board first. There's the snap, the placement by Camarda. The kick by Blankenship is right between the pipes. It's good. On their own 49-yard line, moving to the right. We shift. They hand it to Kadarius Toney on a jet sweep to the left. That jet sweep has just blown up. Pitts broke down in his blocking assignment. They're 45. They work on the far hash, moving right. They're in blue. Georgia's in white. Play fake Trask. Here comes pressure. We're going to get him. Aziz Ojulari have a snack back on the 32.
Yeah, taste of your own medicine there, Gators. Ojulari turnabout there is fair play. Dogs sitting back in cover 2. Nothing fancy with the look. That's just man on man. We beat them.
Aziz with his 4.5 sack of the year, and they spotted at the 34 for some reason. And they've got P. Ryan in the backfield with Trask, who's in the shotgun. He drops back, he looks, he pump fakes, he throws it far sideline and incomplete. When he double pumped, he overthrew his man. Down and 8 for the Dogs from our 19. We've got Harrion and Swift in the ball game. Swift in the slot. Harrion breaks out of the backfield. Fromm looks in his direction. Now throws it wide to the right. Is caught by Cager, who came back to get the football. With a tight end on the left side for Swift. Handoff to DeAndre. He goes opposite of the tight end. He runs it at right tackle, and there's just not a lot of space there so far as DeAndre is tackled right on the 30-yard line. Line up in the pistol behind Fromm. We slide a tight end in tight from the left. He lines up behind the left tackle. Hand it to Cook. He's got space. Cook hits in there for 5, maybe 6. As we said, Swift back in, stands to Fromm's left in the shotgun. Jake gets the snap, drops back, fires open over the middle, is caught by the tight end. Werner shy of the 50. He's into Gator territory and hit hard at the Florida 48-yard line. 2nd and 8, Dogs from the Florida 45. We go with an empty set. We'll throw. Swift out of the backfield. Pass is incomplete on a crossing route early second quarter. Fromm on the SEC logo, middle of the field. Here comes blitz pressure. He gets the ball out of his hands, throws it, intended for Blaylock, who made a diving attempt, but the ball is going to hit the turf and it's incomplete. Booth, the Gators get the ball back here in the second quarter. 3-0 Georgia. Trask on his 2 will throw it. Long throw across the field is broken up, incomplete at the 32-yard line. A 5-3 look for Georgia. Trask is under center. Stretch handoff to Pierce. We hit him behind the line back at the 15-yard line. He won't get the first down right now, and they'll have to punt it away.
Tremendous.
Tyler Clark with great up the field pressure. Less than that, barely a yard per carry. But we're still early. Snap to Fromm. He wants to throw, and it's caught by Cager on the plus side of the 50, right on the edge of the SEC logo.
Gator was closing fast.
He did have some zip on it. Stretch handoff Swift at right tackle. Bowls over a man and drives hard straight ahead down to the 41. Snap to Jake. He steps back, that little hop, throws it deep near sideline. Hand fighting going on, flags all over the place. Landers was the receiver in the one play earlier in this series, but he is back out again. You are correct. Fromm will throw it left, caught out of the backfield by Harrion. Turns downfield at the 20 and out of bounds at the 18-yard line. Motion now bringing back the other way. Out of the shotgun from the Gator 23. Fromm to throw. He's got time. And wow, what a catch by Cager. He had a defender all over him, and Cager just bent around the receiver, went to the turf and scooped it up at the 10-yard line. Boy, he deked C.J. Henderson, who it looked like he had given up on the play, and all of a sudden Cager just popped out from behind the defender and caught the ball.
Henderson, it looked like was looking for a back shoulder fade, and it was, but it was on the inside. Really not a well-thrown football.
After further review, the ruling on the field stands. First down.
How about that? This possession, the Dogs on the 3.5 of Florida. 3rd down. We bring a man in motion, line him up as a wing. Play fake. Fromm will throw to the motion man. Blaylock, he makes the catch. corner, end zone, touchdown!
Boy, great catch there by Blaylock. Comes in motion, then gets back out in the flat. Pretty well defended, but nice touch on the ball there by Jake Fromm.
Freshman Blaylock dove for that far corner, got the pylon. He bumps off Marco Wilson, who went low on the tackle. Instead of trying to wrap him up and drive him, he just tried to bump him with his shoulders low on the legs. Red zone.
The Dawgs going to have to start carrying inside slot receivers. Right now, they're just finding the soft spots of our zone.
Trask with blitz coming on and throws it towards the corner of the end zone, and incomplete as the ball crosses the goal line and lands in the end zone. And out to line up on the left side, they go empty. Trask with a long snap count, takes the snap in the shotgun, throws the pass, batted at the line of scrimmage, knocked up in the air, bounces in front of Eric Stokes at the 12-yard line, incomplete. Kinley at left guard, Hill the center. The tackles are the same. Wilson and Thomas. Swift with the ball, sweeping around wide to the left. Ball just across our own 39. We're moving right, leading at 10-3. Give it to Swift again. Got a block on the edge. He's getting another one. Cuts in at the 40. Oh, made a man miss at the 42 and got about 3 more yards after that vicious cutback line. Dawgs not moving with any kind of serious urgency here. We're just running the football. Swift makes a man miss in the backfield. There he goes. 50, 40. Swift cuts outside. 30, 25, and they ride him down at the 24, maybe the 23-yard line.
Boy, Dawgs just taking their time.
The offensive line, play clock's at 8. Now he settles back into the shotgun. There's the snap. Drops back on the 30. Pressure from the edge. He gets a block to protect him. Rolls to his left. Looking. Slings it into the end zone. Cager's there. Oh, he laid out but couldn't get it. He left his feet. From the 27, that's where Jake Camarda has taken a knee. There'll be a 37-yard try, far hash kicking towards the river, kicking right. There's the snap, there's the hold, and the kick is up and good. Georgia gets points just before the half. Another all-state good hands field goal.
Thanks so much, Scott. Coach, you did a terrific job defensively. They were 0 for 4 on thirds.
Yeah, the third and fourth down's the difference in the game right now. We're converting them and they're not, but we can't keep giving up these big plays and expect to win.
Brings Harrion in a little bit tighter. There's the snap. Fromm to throw. Caught by Harrion. Hey, reaches up high to get it. Almost broke free of a tackle. He got the first down as he crosses the 40. Here in the third quarter. Fromm in the pocket. Pushed back. Now rolling back. Throws it off his back foot. And oh my goodness! A circus catch. Is that Harrion? Holy smokes, diving to the turf. He tapped it up to himself and then caught it as he hit the ground.
One of the most amazing catches you've ever seen. Jake Fromm buying time. He was really just throwing that football away.
On the field was a completion.
18 yards on the catch, which has been ruled a catch on the field. As you heard referee David Smith, they're going to take a look at it. They're going to review it.
After further review, the ruling on the field stands. First down.
For 46 yards. He's in the backfield. Play fake, Fromm. Fromm sets up the throw. Deep ball down the middle. Caught by Cager at the 25, at the 20, at the 15, on the hash, 14-13. Tackled on the 13. That's a pretty good percentage. I like that one a lot better. Let's see if they convert. We throw it to the tight end. He catches it at the 10. Werner caught at the 10, tackled at the 10 by Burney. Going to be on a 27-yard try on the field goal here for Blankenship. Kicking it to the left between the hash marks. The kick is away, and the kick splits the uprights, and 3 more from Rodrigo Blankenship. That's his 3rd field goal.
Coming up, that play was slow to develop.
They moved it back a yard. It was only a 5-yard pickup. Trask hit as he throws, and he throws a wobbler out of the pocket. He was being hit from behind, I think, by Herring, and the pass just kind of fluttered incomplete around the 30-yard line. So the Gators now with 3rd down and 5 coming up from the Georgia 43. Ready for the snap on 3rd down and 5. Trask has it. Throws it on a slant. Flag is down. The pass is caught. But let's check the call from referee.
Offside on the defense, number 13. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot results in a first down.
Scrimmage to tell the right side of the line something. There's the snap, play fake, drops back, pressure. Oh, look at him hold Davis. Wow, and Georgia's going to get the sack anyway. They were holding him from here to Kingdom Come, and he fought through the blocker and still got the sack back on the Florida 42-yard line.
Gordon Davis blew by his guy, was getting his jersey grabbed, still strong enough. It was Slayton was the one that was holding him. Unbelievable. They didn't call that, but strong enough to get through that, and along with Herring, register a sack for a huge loss.
Wow, that's a strong man right there. The left. Perine in the backfield. Going to get the handoff and run straight ahead, and not much there. He got almost to the 40. 15-3, 1st and 10. We've got it on our 28. We're in the Piedmont Healthcare radio booth, and we watch Fromm drop back. We set up a screen to Swift. Swift's in front of the blockers. He's got it at the 30, near sideline 40, 45, 50 into Gator territory, and tackled at the 48-yard line. He caught the ball in front of his blockers. Left tackle. Fromm in the shotgun, going to pitch it to Swift. Try to get some room on a sweep to the left. Swift 35, 30, near sideline 25, 20, 15, 10. He's coming in hot. Touchdown, Swift.
That one's probably coming against the Dogs.
Holding, number 5 on the offense. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Replay, 2nd down.
The shotgun, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, snap. Jake drops back, steps up in the pocket, looking, now going to keep it, and he throws it behind him to Harrion, who caught it at the 42 and then bumped out of bounds at the 36-yard line. Gun asking for the football. Buchanan snaps it back to him for the Gators. He'll throw to the back. Pierce catches it at the 36. We wrap him up and wrestle him down there on the far sideline. Play clock at 10. Trask moves Perine out of the backfield, fakes the throw, quarterback keeper, he'll run, hit at the 31, falls across the 30 to the 29.5. Set for Trask. 3 receivers to the right on 4th down. Trask to throw over the middle, caught to the turf at the 23, Freddie Swain. Of about 6.5 to keep the drive alive for Florida. Play fake to Perine. Trask pulls it back, now rolls to the right, throws it in the back corner of the end zone, and caught at the 1. No, they say touchdown. There's a flag down there. They said a touchdown and then threw a flag. Not going to be called.
Pass interference on the defense, number 23.
That's unbelievable.
Result of the play, touchdown.
That's really, I don't know how they call that on us. He caught it anyway, but that was clearly Van Jefferson pushed off on us. We've had a number of calls.
Clock moving, 13-16 remaining in the contest. Give it to Swift again. This time he runs straight ahead between the tackles.
Line need a huge push.
They line up and go quick. Quick snap out of the shotgun. Give it to Swift. He spins for the 1st down off the left side. He got it. Cook comes in motion to the near side. Cager's in the game. Play fake to Zamir. Pressure coming up. Fromm scrambling for his life. Runs forward. Now bounces out left. He stumbles. Still on his feet and tackled out of bounds on the Georgia sideline at the 39.5. Play clock at 2. At 1. Snap. Right on 0. Hand it to Swift. Zone block to the left. And Swift dumps in there behind him. And we got that jumbo package on the offensive line. Mays, the extra lineman on the right. Swift's going to run the other way. Gets the 1st down and out of bounds. He hopped over a couple of guys, going low for his legs, trying to possess that football and eat up some clock. A little more than 10 minutes remain. Play fake Harrion, bootleg. Fromm sets up all day to throw. Downfield, he's got Cager. 28, 20, 10, 5. Give him 6. Touchdown.
And no flags either. Pickens was on a post. Cager just on a wheel route. Tremendous time on a little half bootleg, and we threw it back against the grain. There wasn't a Gator in sight.
His 7th catch, a career high, both at Georgia and in his days at Miami.
What an answer right there by the Georgia Bulldogs. You could feel the momentum try to shift over to the Gators. Consecutive runs in a row, get a couple of 1st downs, and then you just shock the Gator Nation.
You're in Jake Fromm hook up on a 52-yard touchdown play from the Piedmont Healthcare radio booth. The Dogs will go for 2. Fromm to throw. Cager in the end zone. Catches it falling to the turf about 16 inches on the other side of the goal line. The 2-point conversion is good. On Healthcare radio booth, 3rd down 10 for the Gators. Trask to throw it. Broken up at the 30. Oh, a late flag. LeCount and Swain.
On Swain and had a
Pass interference on the defense, number 2. The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic 1st down.
That's brutal. You get it on a penalty. They were 0 for 6 prior to that. Trask in the shotgun. Drops back, moves to his left, throws downfield. Almost intercepted by J.R. Reed near midfield. He jumped right in front of the receiver who was running between the hashes. The right. Perine's in the backfield. Handoff to Perine. He's going to run it left. He runs through one tackle of Ojulari, but it's going to be Dean, Nakobe Dean, that drags him down. They're on the Georgia 6-yard line. Trask has 3 men right. One comes in motion. They throw it in that direction. Grimes makes the catch at the 5. He twists his way for the first down to the 3. Georgia 2. Everybody in the box. Play fake to Pirine. Trask throws it right corner. Touchdown Swain. He caught it about 2 steps on the other side of the goal line. Oh, but hang on a second. They killed the play. I guess the snap came flying in and it bounced off Fromm's hands.
Delay of game.
A flag down.
Number 11, 5-yard penalty. First down.
Jeez. To left, lines up behind Andrew Thomas. Snap. Give it to Swift. He's looking for space. It's just not there. Dogs moving to the right. A snap from Hill back to Fromm. Here comes pressure. Gators are coming. Fromm hangs it up and it's caught. Eli Wolf at midfield. The tight end. They put him down at the Gator 43, and that should do it. 22 yards and a first down, and the chants began. UGA and Gator fans can't get out of the stadium fast enough. Clock ticking, 2:25. Hill snaps it, gives it to Swift. He runs left. Gators push him back a little bit. Stay in bounds, DeAndre. He does as he jukes on the sideline and falls down at the 43. Play clock at 29. It's 4th down, but we don't have to snap it again. That's the ball game. The game will end right there. 20 seconds to go. Georgia celebrating on the field. They pour off the sidelines. The Gators begrudgingly walk to the middle of the field to exchange pleasantries. There's a crowd of cameras and photographers moving with the coaches as they shake hands somewhere out there in the middle of all of that. And as the clock hits 0, Georgia begins the celebration in Jacksonville. The Dogs have won it tonight, 24-17. That's 3 in a row in the series for the good guys. And for the 14th consecutive year, the team that outrushes the other has won this ball game. Georgia has won this one tonight, 24-17. That's your final from Jacksonville. Stay tuned for our post-game coverage. We'll go inside the locker room and hear from the winning head coach Kirby Smart as Georgia's players start to celebrate. The Lambeau Leap going on the far corner of this stadium as they jump into the seats and celebrate with the student section and the band in the northeast corner of this stadium. We'll continue with our post-game right after this on the Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network.